Hello guys, welcome back again to my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you are tuning in for the first time, my name is Mabel, and sincerely I am so glad that you stopped by my channel today. Yeah, you guys, quickly I'd just like to talk about something that I have been seeing lately all over YouTube, and then I also get mails about this every now and then. I get mails and stuff, and I just feel like we should talk about it, and I just want to air my opinion generally about this whole thing. Okay, and yeah, before I continue, I want you to know that really we can never have the same opinions about anything, any place. You know how some people think Lagos is cool, some people hate that same Lagos, okay? So yeah, we can never have the same opinion about anything or any place or anyone, because we all have different preferences, we all have different experiences, you know. So yeah, I'm talking about me. If there's nothing you're agreeing with, then drop what you think in the comments. That's why the comment section is there for us to rub minds, you know. So basically, it's about this whole comparison of the abroad and Nigeria. Oh, which is better? You know, I've seen videos of people legit advising everybody in the abroad to return home. And then I've seen videos of people, you know, trying to encourage everybody in Nigeria to go to the abroad, you know. And it's amazing. It's a crazy topic. I just feel we should really talk about it today, because yeah, I've been really thinking about it and stuff. I really do not think that, like I said, we have different opinions and different experiences. So I cannot say that a particular place is best for everybody. Okay? You know, this place might be good for you. It all depends on you. I think that everything about this whole Nigeria abroad thing depends on the individual involved. It depends on what you want from life. It depends on what you can tolerate. It depends on what you can deal with. It depends on what you can handle, you know. And all in all, you cannot lie to yourself, you know. So it's a decision that only you can make. If I come up here to make a video and I'm saying that, oh, I'm encouraging you to come back home. Come back home. You guys, come home. Let's build our nation. Come back home. Let us build our country. This is our home. If everybody leaves home, you know, there will be no Nigeria. So I need all of you to return. I don't think that is realistic. I don't think that is fair. Because, yeah, some people are enjoying the country. Some people are not. Some people are looking for greener pastures. And if you think that if you go to Kenya, you'll be better, or if you go to the UK, you'll be better, your choice, your life, your choices, you know, it's just all about you. But first, I think that, well, this is not, I'm not trying to generalize though, but I feel like I feel like all major Nigerians are asking, I mean, regular Nigerians are asking for, I think all we want from life is just to have the basic needs of life. What are the basic needs? Food, you know, good clothes, good accommodation, proper health care, you know, good schools, you know, just basic things, you know, electricity and all of that. I think that the basic things of life is very necessary in any country at all, anywhere at all. If you have those basic things, you can now sit down and be creative. You can now sit down and bother about other things, you know. But sometimes you're in a country and you're bothering about transportation. Ordinary to travel from one state to another, it's a problem because all the roads are bad. So a journey of 6 hours, you find yourself spending 14 hours on the road, you know, and there are no much options. If you want to fly, you know, it's so expensive for most people, you know. So, you know, that's what I think that people want. I think that's what people just desire, okay? And this is my country that I live in. Has the country been able to provide those basic things on the platter of gold? The real answer is no. Okay, see, I am Nigerian and I live in Nigeria, and it's only normal for me to come up here and promote Nigeria. It's only normal for me to come up here and tell you all the good things about Nigeria, but I'm not going to be realistic, and I'm not going to be passing quality information to people that need to know what they need to know. So yeah, I'm not saying Nigeria is bad or anything, but it cannot be all good. I cannot just, if I come here and I'm telling you only good things about Nigeria, then you know that, fam, something is wrong with this girl. Because, you know, I feel like, you know, no place is entirely good. Every country has, you know, good sides and bad sides. Okay, so some people think, oh, they want to come back to Nigeria because they say, oh, if you come back home, you have natural food, you know, good natural food. If you come back home, you can interact with your neighbors. If you come back home, you can interact with friends and family. It's not so difficult at home. You know, you can have freedom at home. You can do as you like at home and all of that. Like I said, it's your prerogative. Whatever it is you think is good for you. If you think that what you want from life is good natural food, interaction with neighbors and friends and family, then of course Nigeria is good for you. But if you think that what you want in life is good health care, good roads, electricity and all of that, then, and you think that, okay, paying bills, because people complain about abroad, everybody's complaining, I've been working since I got here, paying bills. Like, I used to ask myself, you're paying bills, at least you can afford to pay bills. At least what you're paying for is working, right? So when you pay for electricity, you get electricity, right? When you pay for this, you get it. And then people are complaining about paying bills. I understand that it's not all rosy and it's difficult paying bills here and there. It's really not easy, but at least you even have a job that you can even pay bills. You can work to pay your bills. Sometimes here in Nigeria, there are no jobs for you to even pay your bills. At the end of the year, you are running up and down, borrowing money from friends and family. So if you think that that's what you want out of life, that you can just, you prefer, not like that's what you want out of life, but you prefer to stay here because you like the freedom, because you like the way of life, because you think that your friends and family are around you, and you know, you can just easily drop your kids with your neighbor. Maybe you can drop your kids with your neighbor and then go out and come back. You think that you like the life. It's totally fine and it's totally up to you. But if you think that the other one is what you want and you're willing to stay in the cold, you know, in that weather, you have to go out and work. You're willing to pay all the bills. You're willing to live in an environment that has lots of racists, you know. You think that that price is something you can pay to have those basic things of life the way you want it, then it's perfect. There's no, I don't understand why there's so much talk about this whole, should you come back, should you not come back? I think that, okay, I'll get to that. But before I get to that, I want you to know that here, opportunities are not given to the qualified. You might have everything, you might be very qualified for a particular thing, and they're literally going to give that opportunity to somebody that does not know anything about that position, okay? And then here in Nigeria, people die a lot under the grounds of medical negligence. Legit, I'm not going to paint things. In some hospitals, it's not so bad everywhere, you know, but you know, especially in general hospitals, people have lost family members like that, okay? They don't care. They're so like, you know, they don't, you want good health care, then this is not the place for you. There is good health care, or you can get hospitals. Don't come and say what I did not say. You can get hospitals that will provide all of that, but it's not cheap, okay? The ones that are cheap, that everybody can afford, you're not going to get quality. You're not going to get, like, recently I was ill and I was rushed to the hospital at night. I got to the hospital and the lady that was supposed to attend to us was sleeping on duty. She just lay down. She just arranged some chairs and she just lay down. And when we came, she did not stand up. She did not say, hey, okay. She didn't stand up to start answering us. She was like, she lay down there and was asking, what's your number? She just started pressing. She just, there's a way I cannot do this because I'm not lying down, but she was like this. Her legs were stretched, and then she was pressing the computer, trying to get the number. Like, and after I told her my number, she just posted me and said, you've been posted. She just covered herself back and slept. Hey, God, I beg. You guys, it's actually not nice. It's actually not so nice, okay? And then talking about jobs, here you go to school, you know, at some point we used to think that, okay, maybe there are no jobs because we're not as qualified, okay? But you see people going ahead to do their masters, people go ahead to do their PhDs, and they don't have those jobs to pay bills. They don't have, after the whole masters, at the end of the day, you come out and you become a nail technician, or you become a fashion designer, or a plumber. Like, you have to just go into a trade. Entrepreneurship is the order of the day in Nigeria. Like, everybody now has to find a way to eat. So you spend so much money in school, you spend so much years, you spend 5 years in school, then you do your NYSC. Okay, some people spend 4 years, okay, but I spent 5 years in school. My course was a 5-year course, you know, so you spend 5 years. After 5 years, you now do your NYSC, and then you come out and there, you know, you're just searching for jobs. You can't find good jobs. Even when you find jobs, like I have actually found jobs where they offered to pay me 40,000 naira a month, and I'm wondering, okay, so how much fuel will I use to go to work? You know, I'm going to feed, I'm going to have to buy clothes for the job because I have to dress a certain type of way. So 40k, haba. I mean, they do not really offer so much here. So this is not generalizing. I'm not saying that you cannot make it here. Please don't get me wrong. People make it in Nigeria. Hey, as in, people make it in this country. Nigeria is a place where you can just wake up in the morning, you're broke, and then you come back home a millionaire. People make it. You know, there are opportunities here as well, but it just depends on you whether you want to stay here. Like, it's just like Lagos and Abuja. Somebody like me, I can never, I've told God, please don't allow me ever find myself living in Lagos. I do not like Lagos. I cannot live in Lagos. And lots of Lagosians also feel the same way about Abuja. Me, I feel like Lagos is too jam-packed. The whole traffic, you cannot make 3 trips successfully in a day. I feel like, you know, the traffic life, and I just feel Lagos is too, I cannot explain it. Abuja is calm. Abuja is that place where if you want to go to work by 8, you can wake up by 7:30 and you get to the office before 8. You know, life is calm, it's serene. There is no, you know, the whole rush, the whole ginger. The population is not as much as Lagos, so I prefer. Does it mean that Abuja is better than Lagos? Not necessarily. But I now looked at myself and what I like and what I don't like. I don't like traffic, so why would I stay in Lagos? So if you look at the two communities, the two countries, and you look at the lifestyle here, you look at the lifestyle there, as in back home, you know, and you think, I might not, this working, I feel like I'm going to be a slave, you know, you think so, then please stay back home. But if you think, I like the opportunities, I want to make use of the opportunities, I want to go there and work and save money and, you know, establish myself there, or come back home, it's your choice. I mean, there are Nigerians abroad that say things like, I vowed never to step my feet in Nigeria, I suffered in Nigeria, I will never come back. There are people like that, and there are, because they always say, when I came here my life changed. You know, there are people also there that are like, I can't stay here, I want to come back home. Because, you know, the abroad life might be good for you and it might not be good for me. Life back home might be fantastic for you and it might not be fantastic for me. So what is the drama about? What's the argument about? It's just you, okay? To be honest, Nigeria is not that country that I think, like in my opinion, I do not think that it's that country that its citizens are entirely happy with. It's not that country that I think that everybody is entirely happy to come back to, because of, you know, obvious reasons. We all know why. If you're Nigerian, you know what I'm talking about. Like recently, generator film killed some people. Like the kind of things that you hear about in Nigeria, it's just amazing. The kind of things that you hear, the kind of news that you hear, things that are unheard of, things that are unimaginable, like the kind of things that you hear, you know, careless things making people die, you know, like it's just not that country that I think that people are, its citizens are entirely happy with. But at the same time, no country is 100%, no country is entirely perfect, like, you know. But if you are passionate about returning, I'm just going to tell you what I think. if you're passionate, you think that, you know, some people are abroad, they have their PR, they have a good job, they're not planning to, like, they're fine. Some of them still have PR and they want to come back. Some of them just finished school, they just have to come back. Some of them, yeah, people come back for different reasons, okay? But if you've worked for a while abroad and you think that this life is not for me, and you think you want to come back home eventually, do not assume. Don't come and be assuming that you just come back and start selling. Don't just assume. Do your research. Make plans. Like, if you have to stay there for another 5 years to save up money, to plan coming back, like, I mean, do not be ashamed about coming back. If you're not doing well abroad, do not be ashamed. Like, nobody, you don't owe anyone. It's about you. Your life is about you. You come first before any other person, okay? So, yeah, if you're not doing well and you think that it's better here for you, no problem. If you are doing well, or you are trying, or you just have a regular job and you want to come back, sincerely, I'm going to tell you that you should plan. Find out those things that you know, consume money here, because you don't want to come and spend all the money you've saved. You know, if you want to live in a place like Abuja, you know, find a way to buy a land, like save up money, buy a land, build a house, or buy a house, or, you know, build houses and put it for rent all over Nigeria. Just small houses, it doesn't cost so much, so that you know that as you are here, money is still coming in. You know, you've saved up money, you want to come and start a business, but you've also established something, you've also set up something that is also going to be fetching you money by the side while you do your business. You want to come and look for a job, please find the job first. There are really, you know, there are really no jobs in Nigeria. I cannot sugarcoat it. There are really no jobs in Nigeria. So plan it. If you need a car, get a car. You know, plan it. Don't just jump like monkey when they come back. No, just jump. Like, plan it, settle down. If you are not really happy abroad, just spend some time, just keep saving, just keep working, keep sending money home, establish yourself a little, so that when you come back, it's not going to be so difficult. Because I feel like changing environment, like even if I decide to travel, to relocate now to another country, is going to be difficult to balance. And then even if you want to come back home as well, sometimes it's not really easy, so you don't want to come back and be shocked, you know. So I'll just advise that you plan it very well. Have your plans, be sure that your plans are realistic. Ask questions. Can this thing work? What do you think? Ask people around. Does this thing sell in Nigeria? What do you think about this business? What do you think of, you know, if you're coming back to do business or whatever it is, make sure you just plan. Like, so in summary, I'm saying that you can lie to everybody, you can deceive everybody, but you're going to be really fooling yourself if you lie to yourself and you try to deceive yourself. If the thing is not working for you, it's not working, come back home. If here is not working and you need to leave, run and leave the Nigeria. Like, there are no rules to this, okay? If you think home has failed you and you are irritated, you are disgusted, you are frustrated in this country, run. If you think you're frustrated where you are, run back. But make sure you have your plans, basically. So I don't want to be hearing, oh, everybody come back home. There is no need. What works for me might not work for you. Period. So yeah, what do you think? Have you been abroad? Do you think that I'm just saying nonsense? Do you agree with me? What do you think? Share it, because it's not really about me. Some people read the comments to, you know, get different opinions from people, and then that will help them make a decision. So drop what you think in the comments. I would really appreciate that. I would love to read from you. And then I want to thank everybody that has subscribed. Sincerely, we are really doing well. If you're not yet subscribed, please hit the subscribe button if you love my content, okay? And also give this video a thumbs up if you like it. And then in my YouTube community post, I kept a picture of myself and my husband. I'm thinking of doing a Q&A with my husband. So if you have any questions at all that you want to know, just drop it there. We're going to film, hopefully we're going to film and answer everybody's question, okay? You guys stay safe. I'm going to see you in my next one. Bye.